I think one of the most underrated blessings of creating is that your creations become time capsules of your life, not just visually, not just creatively, but emotionally. A painting is never just a painting. A song is never just a song. A film is never just a film. They carry pieces of the person you were when you made them, the mindset you had, the people around you, the conversations you were having, the emotions you were trying to survive, the dreams you carried, the pain you never spoke about, the version of yourself that only existed during that period of your life. And years later, when you look at that creation again, something strange happens. You're transported back, not metaphorically, not intellectually, but emotionally. Back to the room, back to the atmosphere, back to the energy of who you are. A certain song can remind you of a season of your life more accurately than memory itself. A painting can carry emotions words were never able to explain. An old project can remind you of how hopeful, how lost, hungry, broken, inspired, or alive you once felt. And that is a relationship creators develop with their work. And I think people underestimate how sacred that relationship is. Because when you are creating something, you're unconsciously documenting your existence. You are leaving emotional fingerprints behind. And that is why art feels alive sometimes, because a part of the creator remains inside the work. And the beautiful thing is that even if the audience experiences the final piece differently, the creator will always experience something deeper. The audience sees the artwork, but the creator remembers the process. They remember the sleepless nights, the thoughts, the environment, the uncertainty, the people they were becoming while the piece was being made. To everyone else, it is content. To the creator, it is memory. And that is why I call it memories of my creation journey. The audience get to enjoy the memories while I get to remember the process. Every piece becomes a timestamp of my life, and every fragment of a specific season that I can never fully return to again except through that specific piece. And that is a privilege creatives should never take for granted. Because there are places your art can take you back to that nothing else can. Not photographs, not conversations, not even memory itself. Only the creation. Only the thing you made while living through that moment. And honestly, this is why I think people should create even if they don't consider themselves artists. Maybe you're not a painter. Maybe you're not a musician. Maybe you're not a filmmaker. That's okay. Because those are just labels. It's about preserving existence. Because when you create something, you leave evidence that you are here. Evidence that a certain version of you once existed. A journal entry, a voice note, a sketch, a photograph, a song, a video, anything. Creation allows human beings to hold on to time for a little bit longer. And one day, years from now, you may come across something you made and suddenly remember a version of yourself the world has long forgotten. But you will remember, because your creation kept the memory alive.